So we're at our first house in Spain, and our hosts Helen and Steve are off for their hollybobs with their friends, and we're looking after their place for a couple of weeks. And just before we got here, poor old Steve broke his arm, similar to Annette. Helen's on her own, Steve's got a broken arm, so as usual we've volunteered to do a little bit of strimming and clearing up the land. Hence a bit of a mess today, but that's what you get when you're strimming. Next, tidying up the garden that needs doing.
Yep, doing a bit of weeding, taking the suckers off the trees.
I'm actually making my way down towards, they have a pond and a little stream at the bottom where they've seen otters. There are turtles that sunbathe around the edge of the pond. There's all the dippers. Frogs, very noisy frogs at night. We've got two big dogs to look after, Betty and Wilma, and they're lovely, but they are livestock guardian dogs, so they live outside all the time, but they are so
they're boisterous and heavy. They could knock you over easily.
Oh yeah, they're big dogs.
Yeah, but they just want affection.
Yeah.
They just love attention.
Yeah, they love you being there.
Yeah.
Wilma seems to be molting a lot, so well, they're both molting, but take the brush to her every day and you've got a pile of hair that you would not believe. But she loves it. She just loves the attention. And there are some baby goats.
Baby goats, they're what, 6 days old now?
6 days old, little pygmy goat, baby goats. And kids.
They look like little deer, but they're goats.
Yeah.
And then we've got three female.
And Natalie the cat.
And a billy goat.
Yeah, oh, the billy goat, yeah.
And Natalie the cat, which I'm surprised hasn't followed us out, because she usually follows us everywhere.
She's Annette's shadow at the moment.
Yeah, she's sitting out with me at the garden. She's gardening.
Just stopped for a cup of tea. But it's actually beautiful warm weather, but there's a bit of cloud cover today, which is really nice. So you don't mind getting out there and doing a bit of hard work because it's not too hot. We've met one of the neighbours yesterday, Chris. He came round. He's invited us over for a Sunday lunch next Sunday, which is really nice. So that's some more people to meet. It's one of the things we really like, isn't it?
But I tell you what has surprised me. I know it's only an hour's difference, but it's kind of disorientated me a bit.
Hours difference? Oh, in time difference, yeah.
Spain, it's been in Spain, so it's an hour ahead.
I've still got my watch set to Portuguese time, but my watch has a world time function, so I've set that to Madrid, so I can see what time it is. But it's only an hour's different. They're an hour ahead here.
So this is 11's.
Yeah. Yeah. Very, very peaceful location, and it's just over the border from Portugal. So a small medieval fortification town called Marvão is the nearest place in Portugal, just over the hill. We visited the local town here, Valencia.
Something Valencia.
Yeah.
It's not the Valencia.
Not the Valencia, but it's Valencia something. And
but it's amazing that this place is actually closer to our hometown than the Algarve.
Yeah. First time in Spain, and Helen did say that, you know, everything closes for the siesta and then they open up later in the evening. Rookie error, went out during the day, everything was shut. So lesson learned, we know that for the future. And there's Helen informed us there's a local Roman archaeological dig not far from Marvão, which is a Roman city that's been uncovered and is still being excavated, so we'll probably call in there at some stage, have a look around.
Yeah.
So here we are, in Spain for the first time on a house sit, and we're loving it. Very, very quiet.
It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
So 2 weeks here, then back home, and hopefully the windows will at least be delivered. I don't know if they'll be fitted, but hopefully
Taken possession.
The day we came over here, all of our, well, not all of them, but most of the kitchen appliances turned up. They were delivered. The kitchen furniture's been delivered. The furniture's still on order, and the beds are still on order. So everything's moving forward with the house build, so we're happy about that. Yeah. So we're a little bit of exploring very soon. Don't go away. But you can see kind of the length of the grass that have been cut in around all the trees. I've just done this one here, this little olive tree, but they're all like this one over here. They're just surrounded and overgrown in grass, and the ones over here, well, you can hardly see them. All these trees are covered. Task for this morning, and probably a little bit of tomorrow or the day after, is to clear all this. So need a little bit more fuel in the strimmer, but after a couple of minutes, there's the tree I'd just done. I'd open up the space in those, cut back all the long grass over there, and I'm just about down towards the pond actually, and certainly going to take a lot of work off of Steve's shoulder, excuse the pun, seeing he's broken his arm. But yeah, with Annette having broken her arm just recently, I know how long it can be to recover from that, so anything we can do to help ease his workload is work well spent, I think. So yeah, they've got a lovely pond down here. Hello, hello.
Let's see some bus. You're always barging in. Aren't you? Eh? Yes.
Hey, hiya, hiya.
There you go.
Right, hang on. Is anyone worrying about their dogs digging holes in their gardens? Well, check out that one.
Back.
Hey, that's a big hole that been digging there, isn't it? Hey, Oh,
Got some drool.
they just love attention. Absolutely love attention.
They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Aren't you?
Yes,
Really.
you are. You're lovely, aren't you, Betty? Eh? Yeah. Yes, you are.
And then a bit of a massage.
Bit of a massage.
You want some massage, you too? Bit of a massage. Oh, oh. No, 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 no lickies.
And here are their
No
charges.
lickies.
These sheep don't belong to Helen and Steve. They belong to a neighbour. But the dogs, they use the field and the dogs look after them. Don't you?
Oh, I've looked in the sun. I've got big green spots